What does it mean to be human? By Tashwin. Hey everyone, for a culminating project, I wanted to analyze the question, what does it mean to be human? After reading Leanne Simpson and Tyler Pennock and reflecting on my own experiences, I realized it's about the links we create. My thesis statement is to be human means existing as a responsible link in our chain, or kabade, where our identity is defined by the connection to our land, our right to be heard, and our ability to find kindness even when we're feeling vulnerable. First, I looked at Leanne Simpson's article about the conflict over wild rice, or minumen, at Pigeon Lake. She talks about how the government and cottagers were basically destroying these rice beds, which are the heart of the Mississauga Anishinaabe community. What I learned here is that the land isn't just property, it's our first mother. Simpson uses the word kabade to describe how we're linking a chain between our ancestors and the future generations. She says that we all have radiating responsibilities to the earth. To be honest, this changed how I think about my own future. Being human means I need care for my environment right now so that my own future links can live with joy and not fear. Then I looked at my own story. Thomas King says, the truth about stories is, that's all we are. My story was about the time I got on the wrong bus in grade 9, my phone died, and I got totally lost. I called it my big mistake because I felt so defeated. But when I walked into the Sweet Time Bakery, a stranger gave me a charger and a muffin without me even asking. That moment turned my panic into hope. It taught me that being human means it's okay to feel vulnerable and make mistakes. That experience is my personal proof that we're all connected. Getting lost didn't ruin my day. It actually showed me that the world is full of kindness if we're open to it. Next was the poem It Was in a Boardroom by Tyler Pennock. This one was heavy. It described an indigenous woman being silenced in a room full of knowledgeable people who don't even see the power they're using. Pennock calls this silencing the latest killing or a murder of a voice. This taught me that part of being human is recognition. If your language or your truth isn't being recognized by others, you're just a casualty. I realized that humanity is actually kind of fragile. If you don't stand up against that silent hand that silences people, we're letting someone's humanity being attacked. To fully be human, we have to be active participants who are respected, not just ignored. So, how am I gonna live this out? So for the land, I'm gonna stop seeing nature as a resource and instead treat the land with respect and also support movements like I Don't Know More to make sure territory is protected for the next generation. So for the community, after reading Pennock's poem, I'm going to make sure I'm not a bystander. If I see someone being talked over or ignored, I'm going to use my voice to help theirs be heard. So for others, I want to be that kind stranger from the bakery. You never know when someone is having their own wrong bus moment, and a little kindness could go a long way. To wrap things up, I want to go back to that big question I started with. What does it mean to be human? After looking at these texts and my own life, I learned that to be human means existing as a responsible link in a chain or kabade, where our identity is defined by our connection to the land, our right to have our voices heard, and our ability to find kindness in moments of vulnerability. If we all chose to be strong links in this web of connections, we could build a future where everyone is truly valued and respected. Thank you for listening.